As a recovering narcissist victim, how do I become truly indifferent? That's what we're talking about in this video. Hey, I'm Dr. Melissa. I'm a trauma expert and top doctor. And in this video and on this channel, I help you identify the hidden narcissists in your life, identify the impact they're having on your life, and then turn all of that trauma and that drama into gold, becoming stronger and more powerful than you ever were before. If that sounds like exactly what you need, click subscribe, click that notification bell so that you are notified of each and every video. Today we're talking about how, as a recovering narcissist victim, as a narcissist survivor, how you become truly indifferent. And I'm going to share with you the 4-step foundation that sets the stage for your success. Look, I know how it is. You've broken free of the relationship. Maybe you left. Maybe you were involuntarily discarded. You know the relationship was killing you, was killing your soul, and yet you're struggling to let it go. You've been told to stop thinking about the narcissist, to move on. Yet you think about them all of the time. It's like it is impossible to get them out of your head. You've been told to become a gray rock and not react to the narcissist's tactics, yet they make you so stinking mad. You've been told to go no contact, to not respond to their efforts to re-engage you. Yet you find it impossible to not respond. You've been told to not only act indifferent, but to actually become indifferent. And you're sitting there wondering, how in the hell do I do that? First, you've got to move yourself out of harm's way. Take the mental and physical action required to get yourself into a mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually safe space. This means leaving the relationship, separating your physical space from the narcissist. And while you may feel like you have reasons to stay, you will not be able to heal to the point of becoming indifferent while you are living with the narcissist. When you're sort of in the middle of the hurricane, you have no idea how much the narcissist's behavior is impacting you. So often you can only see it in hindsight after you've left. And with a covert narcissist, some of the very subtle ways that they've sabotaged and undermined you may not be apparent to you until years or even decades after you've left. You will not find clarity in a place of continuing abuse. And without clarity, you can't discern what is yours to handle and what is theirs. You internalize their words and their actions as if they are yours to own. It's like driving with a muddy windshield. Number 2, notice how you are traumatizing yourself. The part of you that is internalizing the narcissist's behavior is traumatizing you. Every thought, every action based on that internalized belief recreates the trauma. Only now you're doing the narcissist's work for them. You ask your friends if you're too controlling. You read and reread an email to see if it might have come across as rude. You hold back from speaking up at a meeting because you believe you should be seen and not heard. You skip your award ceremony because you believe it's undeserved. You fight back tears to avoid being too emotional, to avoid being the drama queen or king. You perseverate and avoid making even minor decisions. You work really, really hard so you avoid being seen as lazy. You amp up your people pleasing to avoid being seen as difficult. You say yes when you want to say no. You run away from setting boundaries. And with each thought and action, you're telling yourself, I'm not good enough. I can't trust myself to make good decisions. I don't deserve good things. I need someone else to think that I'm okay. My opinion doesn't matter. I don't deserve to be heard. My emotions make me weak. My worth is defined by my success. I have to make others happy or else I'll be all alone. Or maybe worse yet, I deserve the shame I feel inside. Now you may be saying, you may be screaming, but that's true to some of these statements. That's evidence of the trauma you are recreating. None of those statements are true. The third step is when you commit to rewire your neural pathways. Awareness is the first step. Shining a light on your subconscious thoughts, emotions, scripts, or patterns brings them out into the light where they can be examined thoroughly. Only once you've seen them can you rewire them. They are subconscious for a reason. This process is challenging, but it's simple. Every time you become aware of a thought, an urge, an action that you know will be harmful, say it's thinking about the narcissist, looking at old photos of the two of you, reaching out to them by text, take a conscious pause. Consciously stopping the thought process or behavior takes strength. The next step takes even more. Turn your attention inward. Examine what you are feeling that is making you think or behave this way. Say, for example, you're struggling with thoughts and you're stuck in that endless replay of what the narcissist said and did, of what you said and did. When you turn your focus inward, you discover that you feel and believe that something is wrong with you, that you made a mistake, that the relationship would not have ended if you were a better person, that you are unsafe, that you're not worthy of love, that you'll never be able to trust anyone again, that you don't know how you could have been so stupid not to see the signs, the massive red flags that you now see everywhere. You focus on the feeling or belief that rings true for you. Each person is different. Focus on the one that resonates for you. Or let's use an example. Say you feel an uncontrollable urge to go confront them in public. When you turn your focus inward, all of a sudden you discover you have a tremendous amount of rage in your body. Or you want to hurt them like they hurt you. Or you want to protect others like you wish someone had protected you. Again, focus on the emotion inside of you without giving into the story that you've created about it. If you're feeling rage, really feel that rage. If you're feeling fear, really feel that fear. Allow it, accept it, give it a welcome space. Giving your emotion attention and focus allows it to resolve. Its message has been received. Think of a child who wants attention when you're on the phone. The child interrupts, they tug at your sleeve, poke you in the leg, they try to do something big and distracting. And if you pause your phone call and if you give them attention for a moment, they'll often happily wander away. But if you don't give that child attention, their behavior will become more and more insistent. Their attempts more dramatic to get your attention. The fourth step is to resolve your triggers. Though the narcissist has harmed you in more ways than you can count, your triggers are yours to resolve and yours alone. An emotional trigger is a reaction rather than a response. It's a decision that's made, an action that's taken by your emotional brain long before your rational brain even knows what's going on. This reaction that we're talking about is driven by an existing neural pathway. There are several ways to resolve a trigger. Some you may learn from a therapist. Others are available to you in an online toolkit I've created for immediate access. Next, you consciously choose how to move forward. And after completing those 4 foundational steps, this one is the cherry on top. If you have truly completed and embraced the first 4, you're no longer ruminating, fighting the urge to stalk their social media, or wanting to create an opportunity to tell them off. At this point, you no longer care. You've become truly indifferent. This may sound really hard, impossible even, and yet I'm living proof that it's possible. You need to embrace the process. In the beginning, you're going to need to follow the process for everything, likely several times a day. It doesn't have to take hours. And even if it does, it'll save you the hours that you'll lose by remaining emotionally attached to the narcissist. Say you wake up and want to reach out to the narcissist, do the process. Say you feel the urge to stalk the narcissist's social media over lunch, do the process. Say you hear from a friend that the narcissist is talking trash about you, do the process. Say you're eating dinner home alone and you're sliding into this pit of despair, thinking about what could have been. Do the process. With continued practice, you'll discover that the old neural pathways no longer exist. You've created new healthy ones. You embody indifference. If this video resonates with you, if you want to become truly indifferent, type "do the process" in the comments. Then like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And if you know that you're ready, that you're truly ready to break the trauma bond, to rewrite those neural pathways, those subconscious scripts, to become truly indifferent, I invite you to join me in my group at liveantifragile.com. I'm Dr. Melissa, and I will see you in the next video.